John, that is right. The conditions are deteriorating on the lakefront here. The rain is now picked up. As you can see, the water is starting to get up here, get to my ankles. Lakeshore Drive obviously has been shut down since this morning. Total mess out there. I saw one car go through 30 minutes ago. Don't know what that car was thinking.
We're here at Point of Shan right now, where we are really starting to see the effects from Hurricane Ida. She starts to make landfall, and right now we're here right where they have this levee set up.
Jacksbury's taking a beating right now. There's a lot of plants that have just been left behind that are swaying in the wind there, but you can see that the door's been knocked out on the Jacksbury on the second floor. So Jacksbury's going to definitely take a few hits here. But yeah, coming out here on the Mississippi River next to the steamboat Natchez, the conditions have definitely worsened in the last 20-30 minutes. And man, when that rain hits, I mean, it definitely brings a little pain to it, a little snapback to you there. But luckily, the wind is not as vicious where I'm getting knocked over there. I got a good firm stance there. But it is no doubt picking up out here. It's gonna there we go. Just waited to go right when we were live on television to really pick this puppy up here.
Okay, so look, we wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look. Right now we're in the unit, in the vehicle right now, and I don't know if you can really see from what we're doing. We're feeling the car shake. We're going to get outside right now and show you what it looks like out in Houma. The wind has been blowing really ferociously for at least the past 30 minutes or so, and making the car shake, and then we're actually seeing some things like this power pole that's right here near us has just been wobbling back and forth for some time now. So it's really kind of a kind of hairy situation right now.
We're in the French Quarter on the corner of Decatur and Toulouse. This roof fell off of Jacksbury, landed across the street right here onto Toulouse. Pieces of the roof are all over Decatur Street. They're strewn about in parking lots. They're everywhere. We were only a block away. It sounded like a loud boom. And sure enough, we pulled around the block, and this is it. I mean, geez, look at all of the roof just coming out into the street. Took out, look, there's a stoplight right here that is completely out. Amazing. The amount of force that the roof coming off of Jacksbury would land right on here on Toulouse there and take out the red light there.
You can see the wind has certainly picked up. The rain consistently has been falling over the last about hour and a half to 2 hours here in St. Bernard Parish. We drove up and down Judge Perez, and I can tell you we saw a lot of debris.
To show you just some of the strength of the wind here, take a look at just these tall branches on these trees. You can see how they're just moving all over the place. Shows the extent to the increasing winds here. Now, we're not really seeing too much rain, just a light drizzle or so, but it really increases as the wind itself intensifies.
Yeah, hey John, we're here, it's still inside this parking garage here, and each time you come back to us, the winds are picking up more and more. I was going to walk out this way, but I don't know if you can see this light fixture here was ripped out. The light bulbs cracked. Everything, there's another part of the fixture that's been flying around the garage, so we're not really going to go near there because of the potential danger there. But if you look out in this area, you can just see this rain ripping across all of these buildings as it cascades over the top of the roofs, and these trees are just starting to go almost at a 45-degree angle. We're going to walk up this way so we can give you a look at some of the other outdoor areas here. Again, on this governmental building here in Houma, we've been kind of monitoring it throughout the intensity of these winds. And what we're seeing is the sheeting that's on top of the roof here. That wind hits you. We are keeping an eye on some of these power poles here, concerned that potentially those could come down as these winds continue, especially as the winds pick up in this area. Of course, I want to show you, because I know the viewers sometimes can be concerned for our safety. If you take a look just right back here, you can see I can actually stand now. It's a whole different situation, especially with these brick walls here.
Kim, the situation's been deteriorating for the last 3 hours. I'm going to show you a little bit about what we're looking at before the sun comes down. But this has been going on now for 3 hours. I don't know how good the picture is, but just torrents of rain cascading across the CBD.
Started at the front of this storm, we did not have time. It was not on our side, as we have seen from previous events that we have experienced. Sheltering in place without the time and without people moving is the best thing that our residents can do to stay safe. So they need to continue to shelter in place, stay inside as we move through the largest ban that we have seen.
We are still here in Houma as the eye wall rapidly approaches us. We can see that the winds are still coming in. They're actually have begun to bend, if you will. All throughout the morning and afternoon, we had seen the winds kind of coming straight through this parking garage that we're in, but we're now starting to feel them kind of bend around right here. It's pretty incredible just feeling the intensity of these winds as they come through and just howling the sounds that they're making. But if you take a look down here, right in downtown Houma, you can kind of see just a lot of debris across the roads. These trees that are just getting battered by Ida are starting to give up branches, give up leaves. A lot of debris just strewn about this area here. It's pretty massive amount of foliage debris here in this area. But if you take a look, some of these large oak trees, really old oak trees over here, some of those branches are almost completely devoid of leaves, and that's where the wind has been coming through.
This is in Houma, where you actually see the roof ripped off the top of that building. That is just unbelievable. And it just cleared that next structure and then just is taking out power lines.